Lash falling off, don't mind me. It's been a long day. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing how to just feel like a better person, you know, with the will to want to get up every day, to basically glow up and, you know, make better choices for yourself, and steps that I took personally. In no way am I a therapist, in no way am I saying that I'm where I want to be in life right now, but I'm definitely closer, I'm definitely happier. And there has been so many people asking me, you know, how, you know, I really love how much you like glowed up, how happy you look, basically asking me what have I done differently and stuff. So I decided, you know, to put it all in a video for YouTube and really discuss my viewpoints and how, you know, to just better yourself for you. I feel like this world, you know, social media and stuff are so full of negative like vibes and just negative words and just everything. Like, I personally, when I was going through things, all I would see on social media was just, you know, negative things that I could relate to. You know, for such a long time I thought, you know, that's good, like I'm understood, you know, like there's other people going through it and stuff, which is good. It is a very good thing that you can relate to someone and maybe even open up to someone about what's going on. But it's really hard to open up to people when they don't understand, when, you know, a lot of people are very judgmental nowadays. You know, sometimes friends aren't really even your friends. Sometimes they're snakes and they'll use everything against you, like your pain, anything, they'll use it against you. And, you know, I felt very betrayed around my times that I felt really like, you know, weak. I'm not sure if I'm using the right words. I'm just kind of trying to talk, you know, from what's inside me, kind of. I hope this video helps someone, even if it's just one person. I really just felt like I needed to sit here and talk to you guys, just help, not even talk, like just help someone. Like, I just feel like, you know, sometimes God really does speak to people, and sometimes, you know, I just want to put positivity out. So if you are watching this and you need a sign from God, something to tell you that you are enough, you're worth it, you know, you're gonna make it, this is your sign. And I really hope you just pretend that this isn't even me talking to you. I hope this is God, like you pretend this is God talking to you or something. Like I said, you know, I have Twitter, for example. If I go on Twitter right now, I will honestly just find quotes, like depression type of quotes, and like, you know, going through things type of quotes. And like, you know, at one time that's all I would retweet because of how hurt I was. I took the steps, and like I realized that whatever you say and put out in the world, whatever you think of, I really am a believer in the law of attraction. And I really do feel like you're putting negativity out in the world, and you know, you really think something is the way it is, then that's how it is going to be. Because someone had gave me an example one time that when you're looking for a yellow car or you're looking for a red truck, your mind is gonna, you know, automatically really fast see anything yellow, see anything red. And so when bad things happen in your life and you already have the mindset that bad things are happening to you, you're going to just keep thinking bad things and more bad things are happening to you. And you're just right that your life sucks and, like, you know, only bad things are going to happen. So if you change your mindset and you change what you put out in the world, you will receive positive things. You're going to see the blessings you have in your life, the good things, the opportunities. Like, if you set up your mind to look for opportunities, for blessings, for things to be grateful for, you're going to find them. And you're going to start realizing, like, oh, I'm actually really blessed. You know, I'm going through this, but I'm a strong person. But, you know, I'm not alone because I have my family, I have my friends, I have my passions, I have my job, good grades in school. You know, like little things that are for you, that make you happy, those are blessings. Like, anything that in this world that makes you smile, that makes your heart feel at peace, is a blessing. So I wrote down a few things because, you know, I tried to record this video before this one and I really did leave a few things out. So a few things are really hard for me to talk about, you know, personally on here. So I'm going to try to open up as much as I can about certain situations that have happened to me. that I've gone through, just so you guys can better understand where I get my viewpoints, how it helped me, how I got up from where I was. I don't know personally what any of you are going through, but I am a believer that good things happen to good people, and that as long as you have hope, as long as you really fight, you're going to get to where you want to be. A walker of of that belief. Like, I really do believe that I have worked, I have cried, I have gone through such a dark time in my life, and for me to stay here and talk to you guys about this, and try to help one of you and just be genuinely happy like I am right now, is such a blessing, and like, it's something I prayed for, and that's why I really believe in the stuff I'm going to tell you guys. And it's just something in me that tells me to do this for you guys. So if you guys see me looking down, I have this book. I'm going to talk about this book and further along in the video. So let's start. So the first thing I ever did going through things, which I'm pretty sure everyone does, is cry everything out. But when I mean cry everything out, I mean that you need to have your mindset to think, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to be vulnerable, I'm going to feel bad for myself, I'm going to cry every little anger, tear, grief, anything. I'm going to cry it out to the full. When I cried, I had a full-on anxiety attack. Like, I really let everything out, but I already had my mindset to say, this is the last time I'm going to be this vulnerable, this is the last time I'm going to cry about the situation. And that's what I did. I cried everything out that night, about that certain situation, or about my past situations. I cried everything out. And sometimes people say, oh, you're weak if you cry, oh, crying doesn't solve anything. Crying really helps you, like, relieve all that pain and all that, when your chest feels so tight, or like when your heart feels like it's gonna suffocate. Like, when you feel that that pain in your throat, it's okay to cry. It's probably the healthiest way to express how you feel, and expressing how you feel is healthy. It does not make you, like, when you let all of that out, like, I can't explain to you what relief I felt. How, like, I felt like, when I was done crying, I literally wiped my tears, and I was like, that's it, I'm done. And those were my last words on that situation. So the next day, you have to be ready. You have to know that you don't feel better about yourself after crying. You have to know that you have the mindset already that you're going to get better, and that situation is done, and you're done with that. So you need to force yourself out of bed. And by what I mean with that is that in the morning, there were so many days that I didn't want to get out of bed. I felt so dismotivated. Like, if I got out of bed, it was because my mom would make me, or because I had work, or because my friends came or wanted me to be with them. But besides that, I didn't get up for myself. I got up for other people and other things. Yourself comes in. You have to love yourself enough to say, hey, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm going to have a positive mindset today. I'm going to do great things. I'm going to accomplish things that I always procrastinate. Like, you have to have that boss mindset that you got this. And it takes a lot, but you really have to just wire your mind to do that. Like, you really have to just snap out of certain situations and certain things that you only have control of, because only you're the only barrier. Like, so many things can happen to you, but you can't let those things define who you are. Control what you do with your life, or let you hold you back from so many blessings and so many opportunities you may have throughout the day. You never know what can happen. Every day is a different day, and today is not going to be the same as yesterday. So you have to take advantage of every single moment you have in this life, every opportunity you have. And if you're laying in bed and you're just still feeling sorry for yourself, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to stay in that bed, and you're going to stay feeling the same way. So you have to, for yourself, you have to get up and decide, I want to feel a different type of way today. So a good way that I did that was, this thing is like to do this. It's on my wall. I sticked it up right there. When I didn't have that, I had this book, and I'm going to talk about this book right now. Basically, maybe like a diary, if some people may say, but I don't really say, oh, hey, diary. It's like me talking to God. Many people talk to God by praying, but I am a writer. Like, I love writing, and I feel like I could describe my feelings more when I write. That's why it's kind of hard for me to even describe certain things in this video, because I'm not sure how to put words when I talk, but when I write I could find the deepest parts of myself and really express how I feel. So basically in each page in this book is a dear God. And I literally talk to God about my pains, my worries, and my stress. And I leave it in this book, and I don't take it outside of this book. Whatever I'm stressing, whatever's hurting me, whatever it's anything like that I feel, I put in this little type of vulnerable part of myself, and everything that pushes me to be a better person today. I do recommend this. It's not for everyone, but it's definitely helped me, you know, express myself, find myself, maybe even go back and find steps, you know, that could help me change to do better. I'm a very visual type of person. I have to see things. I have to, you know, this has helped me so much. I write my goals for the day and I check it off, and just seeing like how much I actually accomplished everything on my to-do list, you know, it really helps me. It makes me happy. It really does satisfy my soul, like to see, oh my gosh, I actually did something with my life today. Like, you know, I accomplished this stuff. And like little things you accomplish every day lead up to bigger things in the future, even if you don't see it now. Another thing is, I always do my bed in the morning. Something about it makes me feel so complete throughout the day. You know, I don't know what it is, but it really does help. And like, I just recommend do your bed every day. You're not gonna feel like you want to get in bed again, like, because you already see that you did your bed. So I honestly don't even feel like going back in my bed. It really just motivates you to go back into your bed. Another thing is to have a positive mindset throughout your day. You know, I used to be so negative about going to work. I used to be like, oh, I don't want to go to work. Really, like, think about it. Like, there's so many people that would really want to go to work. So many people that would want the, you know, the possibility to get up out of bed, to, you know, be able to feed their families. So you having a job, you being able to get up and go to work is a blessing that we maybe all take for granted. We have to see that I'm blessed enough to be able to have money to, you know, pay my bills, or, you know, pay something I've been wanting for a long time, or to save up. You know, there's so many different ways you could make your workspace positive. It's really just up to you. The thing that I really like is to give compliments. Like, you go through things, many other people go through things as well, and I feel like this world is so full of hate. Why not, like, you know, give someone like something good, like, you know, make them feel good. Like, me personally, how it felt to just feel like the world was so evil, and like, you know, like there was nothing really good and stuff like that. But when I started just giving compliments, I would see like that I would make someone's day good, and like, you know, that could really change someone's mindset and be like, oh my gosh, well, there are good people in the world. There are good things in the day. You know, today someone told me something about something I've been working hard on. Like, I did my hair this morning. I took extra time in the morning, and someone complimented on it. Like, you know, it makes you feel good, and like, you know, all that positivity comes back around to you. I really want to mark this as something so important. Nothing that you have gone through defines you. Like, nothing. I don't care if you made the biggest mistake. It does not define you, and you need to let go. And if you need a sign to let something go, let it go right now, and this is your sign. Let go of whatever's hurting you, whatever's holding you back. Let go of whatever you just feel like it's like, I don't know, drowning you. Anything that's just, you know, making you feel like you can't do certain things. Like, let that go, because you can't let whatever you've gone through, whatever, you know, your mistakes, you can't let none of that define you, because that's not who you are. And you really can't let those things block you from so many opportunities and blessings. I really want to get that across, because there were so many times that I blamed myself for so many things that have happened to me in my life. And, you know, so many mistakes that I've made, because we're all human, we all make mistakes. You know, you really have to let that go. You're really gonna grow, and that's where growth comes from. Like, cutting off anything toxic. You know, you're not gonna be getting fed all that negativity, all that, you know, things that are not benefiting you. Once you cut all that toxic off, that's when you're gonna start growing, because all you're gonna be receiving is positive things. Another thing is to embrace whatever you've gone through. Whatever you've gone through, God gave to you because you could handle it. So if you've gone through the hardest thing and you've got through it, that's something you should be so proud of. And if you can't go on in life and you think that you haven't done anything in your life, you've just gone through things, that's an accomplishment right there. To go through something, you know, to really push through and still be here today, that's an accomplishment. And I just want to say that I'm proud of you. If nobody's said it to you yet, I am proud of you. If you have gone through so many things, that you have felt that you have been knocked out, that you have felt that you just don't want to be here anymore, you felt like, you know, there's so many situations where you wanted to give up and you didn't, I am proud of you. And you know, if anyone ever needs someone to talk to, like, or anything, I have my social medias down below. You can contact me. You know, I'm usually always on my phone if I'm not at work or something. I will make sure to get back to you actually, and you know, hopefully help you out in the ways that I could, you know, give you advice. One thing I do in the morning while I'm doing my bed, or you know, doing my makeup and hair, I listen to motivational speeches, and they really hype you up. They really motivate you to, you know, just be productive throughout the day. They push you, they make you have a good mindset, you know, hardworking mindset as well. Another thing is you know, for certain situations, you do have to forgive people that hurt you. And while I'm saying that, I also want to say that if the person was toxic to you, you need to forgive them just for yourself. That does not mean, you know, you forget what they did. You know, you want to take everything you have gone through in life that people have given you as a lesson, so that whenever some similar situation comes again, you know the signs, you know what's toxic and you know what isn't. So don't forget, but forgive the person. You know, not everyone's perfect, no one's perfect. God puts certain people in your life for lessons, and you just have to take it like that. Like, that person was a lesson. I forgive you, but you were my lesson, and now I'm on to my next chapter, my lesson. You really need to feed yourself your passions. You know, work out, do things for yourself, for your body, for your soul. You know, like, you really have to take care of yourself. It's like, you know, a flower, like, you have to give it water, you have to put it out in the sun. In order to grow, you have to, you know, put in work in yourself to grow. Sometimes if I felt like I wasn't gonna do anything in that day, I would not get ready. I would be a bum in my bed, watch Netflix, watch Care Bears, not do anything. I didn't feel like I don't know, I just didn't. And sometimes that's okay, you know, days to just have a lazy day is perfectly fine, but every day is not a lazy day. If every day is a lazy day for you, then that's basically your life, and you're basically procrastinating, and you're not taking care of yourself. I decided that every day I would get ready. You know, even if I don't go anywhere, I get ready. Like, you never know what's going to happen. Like, you never know if your friends are gonna invite you somewhere. You never know, like, you know, and even if not, like, make plans for yourself. Like, you know, get ready, have a photo shoot if that's what makes you feel good. But really, just get ready for yourself, like, to make yourself feel better. Like, you know, when I get ready in the morning and I, you know, do my hair, do my makeup, whatever, like, I feel so much better throughout the day. It's just a good habit to do. Life is so short. Like, I want to be cute every single day of my life. You also have to be your #1 fan. That means hype yourself up, hype your ideas up, be your #1 fan, support yourself. Before anyone can support you, you have to support yourself. You really have to believe in yourself, believe in what you are here for, what you stand for, what you put out, your person. You just have to be your #1 supporter. Lastly, you know, I feel like we all have an image of our future selves, the self of us that we want in our life to be. The day of, like, tomorrow, you don't want to die until you've reached that point in your life. And I feel like that's my biggest motivation. I don't want to die and, you know, not accomplish everything that I have envisioned myself for, who I've envisioned myself to be in the future day tomorrow. So with that being said, let the biggest motivation you have is the person with the big dreams, the person that is successful with everything you want in your life. Basically, your future self. Let your future self be your motivation to keep going and to do good things and to accomplish. Even if it's just one accomplishment a day, that's an accomplishment. So keep pushing yourself. Make yourself, again, your #1 supporter. To me, honestly, I'm my #1 fan. I love myself, and that's something, you know, I wasn't able to say, but I really do like who I am and who I'm sitting here. And you know, a few months ago I couldn't have sat here and talked about, you know, many of these things, even though I didn't go in depth in, you know, a few things that have happened to me. But there was a point in time where I didn't want to be here, and you know, I was on the verge of not being here, and I'm just so grateful that I am now. And I really, you know, God gave me this opportunity to sit here and, you know, give this message out, give it to someone that needs it. You know, if you need someone, there's so many support people here. You know, I'm here personally. Like, I know it's hard. I'm not a judgmental person at all. Like, I don't care who you are, I'm here. And I just really hope this video helps someone somewhere one day. And I'm just so thankful that I have the balls to sit here and talk about this. I have, you know, God gave me the words to talk today and sit here, and I'm just so thankful. Like, I'm just so amazed just even doing this. This is one of my goals. I haven't done YouTube in such a long time, and I really gave up on it, kind of like I was just so lost. I felt so dismotivated, and just I'm so happy that I'm sitting here right now and I'm making this video, and I'm really preaching on something I believe in, and I'm just here. Like, I'm just so happy, and I really hope anyone that's watching this video and is lost right now reaches this point. So thank you guys for watching this video. This isn't what I usually post. I usually do makeup videos, but I'm definitely like doing sit down videos. If you guys enjoy it as well, if you guys have any questions, please put it down below. You know, DM me. I have a Twitter. You guys can tweet me anything, any suggestions, any video suggestions. I'm open to any ideas you guys would like to watch on my channel. And thank you guys for watching again. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. Join the Glam by JC out. Period.